Hey folks, just wanted to bring something to your mind. Do you remember all of those videos about Lucy and Charlie Brown and the football? I recently looked at one of them and it's very interesting because Lucy says to Charlie Brown, "You can trust me. Don't worry, I'm gonna hold the football. Just go back there, run up and kick it. You can trust me." And Charlie Brown's like, "Okay." And he runs up and you know what happens. She pulls a football and he falls on his back. It just came to my mind because you'll see in that reading from John today that Thomas thought the disciples were like Lucy. And he thought, they're just feeding me a story. I don't think I can really trust what they're saying. How could Jesus have risen from the dead, come into a room where there's locked doors and appear? He thought they were mixing reality with unreality. It couldn't be true. They must be embellishing the story. Well, obviously, he found out, and you'll see in the reading, that the disciples were correct. And Jesus did appear, and he was there, and Thomas talked with him and could touch the wounds that Jesus had. And it's very interesting, the comment that comes out of that from Jesus as it says, "Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed." And we see in our other readings those same kinds of things as well. In that reading from Acts, we have the Pharisee Gamaliel, who tried to convince the other Pharisees that when Peter and John were brought in before them to be punished, they should just leave them alone. He's trying to say, hey, if this is from God, it's going to succeed. If it's not from God, it won't succeed. So just leave them. You can trust my word. And then in our reading from 1 Peter, there's a reference there to our inheritance in heaven. It's not there if Jesus did not rise from the dead and win the victory. And as we saw from last week, everything hinges on whether or not Jesus rose from the dead. He did. We can trust that. That inheritance is there for us. So folks, we have that victory of Jesus. No, we don't physically have him before him. We can see him. But remember, blessed are those who have not seen and have yet believed. We can trust Jesus.